There was a woman you were before everybody had an opinion about her. It is difficult to remember her now, not because she disappeared, but because so many people have spoken over her. A mother saying, "Be careful." A father saying, "What will people think?" A husband saying, "Why do you have to make such a big thing of everything?" Children needing, family advising. The world forever clearing its throat before telling a woman what sort of woman she ought to be. And somewhere beneath all that noise was a voice that once belonged entirely to you. Before you learned to consult the room, before consulting yourself, before you looked at your own reflection through somebody else's eyes, before liking something required an explanation, before no needed a paragraph after it. There must have been such a time when you laughed without wondering whether you were laughing too loudly, when you were hungry and simply ate, tired and simply rested, angry without immediately putting your anger on trial, a time when wanting something did not automatically summon the question, "But what about everyone else?" Perhaps we forget that woman because nobody takes her from us all at once. That would be too obvious. Instead, she is edited. A little here, a little there. Lower your voice. Don't wear that. Don't say that. Don't be difficult. Don't be selfish. Don't embarrass us. Don't make trouble. Be grateful. Be sensible. Be nice. And so you become nice. So nice sometimes that you begin disappearing from your own life. You learn the small mathematics of belonging. How much of yourself can be shown? How much must be folded away? Which truths make a room uncomfortable? Which silences earn approval? And because women are clever creatures, we learn quickly. We learn to read faces, a tightening mouth, a raised eyebrow, the small coldness that enters a room when we have said something we were apparently not supposed to say. Eventually, nobody has to correct us anymore. We do it ourselves. That may be the saddest part. The voices move in. They take rooms inside us. And years later, when you stand in front of a mirror and think, "I'm too old for that. I shouldn't. People will think." At my age, you may not even notice that the mouth speaking is yours, but the sentence belongs to somebody else. How many thoughts inside us are actually inherited opinions wearing our voice? How many lives have been made smaller by an audience that wasn't even watching? Because here is the strange thing. The people whose approval once seemed enormous went home. They got busy. They grew older. Some changed their minds. Some forgot what they said. Some are no longer here. And yet, we continued obeying them. Long after the room emptied, we kept performing for it. Perhaps that is one of the peculiar freedoms of getting older. The audience begins to lose its power. Not because people start having opinions, people will always have opinions about your hair, your body, your marriage, your divorce, your children, your parenting, your money, your clothes, your loneliness, your happiness. Even your peace will offend somebody who preferred you anxious and available. But something changes. One day, an opinion arrives at your door, and you discover you don't have to let it in. You can leave it standing there, knocking, explaining itself, certain of its importance, and go make yourself a cup of tea. Maybe this is what we misunderstand about finding ourselves. We imagine there is an old self somewhere waiting to be recovered. The girl before the disappointments, before marriage, before children, before age, before life put its hands on her. But I don't think we are meant to go back for her. She didn't know what you know. She had not survived what you survived. She had not yet learned which doors should never have been opened and which ones she should have walked through sooner. No, I don't want to become her again. I want something more interesting than that. I want to know who she might have become if fear had interrupted her less, if approval had mattered less, if she had not spent so many years translating herself into a language everybody else could tolerate. Maybe that woman is still here, not young, not untouched, not waiting in some beautiful version of the past, here, in this body, at this age, with everything that happened untouched, not waiting in some beautiful version of the past, here, in this body, at this age, with everything that happened. Perhaps she has been here all along, sitting quietly beneath the noise, waiting for the meeting to end, waiting for everybody to finish talking, waiting for you to stop asking the room who you are allowed to be. And maybe this part of life isn't about becoming someone new at all. Maybe it is about becoming less interrupted, removing one voice, then another, until one morning you hear something underneath them, small at first, familiar, almost forgotten, your own voice. And this time, before anybody has the chance to tell her who she should be, you listen. Because perhaps the great privilege of growing older is not that we finally know who we are. Perhaps it is that we finally understand. Not everybody gets an opinion. And the woman you were before everybody had an opinion about her. Don't go looking for her. She was only the beginning. Now, you finally get to meet the woman she might have become.